Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. It is 3 p.m. in London, which means I think it's 10 in the morning in New York and 4 p.m. in Italy. Wherever you are seeing this, I am so happy to see you. So this will be a short and a sweet one, but something that it's an energy and an upgrade and information I want us to have. So whenever you see this is the right time, I have like different settings right now in StreamYard, so I'm hoping that you can find me. Please let me know when you see this, and I'm also just gonna tech check that we're on my profile right now. I hope so. So let me know when you are live. Okay, we are in the right place. Cool. Amazing. So if you watch us later on replay, let me know by putting #replay, as is always the way. And we're going to be short and sweet today because I have a musical rehearsal shortly, but I'm really excited to go on and chat about this. So we are live. I'm just going to make a little comment and then we're going to do the things. Okay. All right. So oh my gosh, I just want to say, I hope that everyone's having the most blissful moment possible in wherever you are in your current moment. So I'm sending that. I feel a lot of crystalline energy. I feel a lot of like Archangel Raphael energy as I start to talk about this. And I feel it's just an invitation for openness, an invitation. So I'm just going to channel a little bit and then we're going to talk about this. It's an invitation to be open, an invitation to be open. And what do I mean? I mean that like if we have had, a really rough week or a really rough day, or if we're very set in, God, these are my hardships, or this is the way it is, or if we're very rigid, if we're, oh, now I can see where comments are. I was like, where is it? If we're very stuck in our own, this is the way the world is, or this is the way my life is, or this is the way my beliefs are. Oh, I don't know. Hi, Jill. I don't even know what day it is. It's the 8th. But we did open the transmission starting yesterday. So it is technically accurate, but it's all good. Hi, Jill. Thank you for coming. We're so in flow that yeah. So anyway, I'm just going to start with this tiny bit of a channel, and then I want to talk about what this really is. So do take the time for this live if you find this live. This live is to talk about the star class of the transmissions, which is the next thing that is available to join with Moon Rising and the next offer that I have. And it is a truly essential energy for everybody. The transmissions are arguably maybe the most important thing I've ever launched, and yet we have a tiny window that they are open only because things are wildly full on, and if it's a yes. Like I really believe people, we know. So anyway, we're going to talk about what that is and why that's so important for us. But before we do, I just want to kind of plant the seeds in the garden for us to come open. We have been through a tremendous amount of change recently, right? Whether or not you've taken clear with me, you've been through a tremendous amount of change. I know this because well, yeah, okay, that definitely is a typo. But I don't think that I can edit that on the same time as I do this. So Kristen, if you can edit the date to say until the 11th. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jill. So just to clarify, transmissions are open from now until the 11th. So now that we're clear on that. Anyway, we have all been through a tremendous amount of change recently. We've had one heck of a stormy eclipse season. And I feel like, if we go back to 2019, our lives are completely different, as they well should be, than they were. But we are on this continuous trajectory of change and shift. And we want to remind you, this is the message of the day. We want to remind you not to be rigid. We want to remind you to be open to new possibilities, and to not allow the shortcomings of experiences I was not planning to channel on this call, but that's what we're getting. To not have the shortcomings of our experiences, or where we have felt that we have fallen under what we've wanted, or under what like to not allow the shortcomings, especially in how we see ourselves, to influence or put a stop on our growth, on our possibilities. Like, this is a true invitation to, oh, we have 8 people. Hey, let me know who's watching. Let me know what questions you got. To not allow our shortcomings to influence our experience in the way that we have. Because the problem is, hey, Mia, hi. We end up really, really tightly wound. They're showing like little tiny like curls and things, like being too tight, too rigid, and it's not like a literal tightly wound experience, not like that at all, but that it blocks, I don't like the word blocks, but it hinders the flow of the truth of this, of like where we want to really breathe life into. It hinders the truth of our possibilities. Like, they're just showing like, if we're continuously focusing on our shortcomings, or focusing on like, no, like, we cannot have a time has run out attitude. Like, whoever this message is for, and take the parts that apply to you. Maybe this doesn't apply to you, or maybe it does. But that, let's not focus on where we feel we come up short, and to like let things that are very tightly wound in our beliefs, in our thought process, in our experience. Like, what I'm seeing is that some people, it feels like they kind of like they need to get their head farther above water. Like, sometimes it feels like there's just so much, too much, so much I can't see, so much I can't really do this. And they want us to do this. Like, this is very manifestation 101, but this is a key thing. So please do hear me when I say this. If you want to change anything, you have to create it in your body, in your beliefs, in your energetic aura. Hence why we do karmic work, for example. It has to come from a shift within first. It just does. Like, I wish it was, I wish that was not the case, because we could just be like, boom. But if it was just boom, like, we would think of elephants and magically see elephants. But what if you didn't want to see an elephant? You know what I mean? So anything you want is not outside you. Like, again, like, there's going to be some basic messages here, but they only come in because someone needs to hear them. Anything you want is not outside you. Anything you want is not outside you. There is no thing too big for you to step into. So if you have some kind of like, there's somebody on this live, or whoever watches this later, that is really focusing on the things that they haven't measured up well. And whoever you are, and then I'm going to switch messages because it's just loud. Let it go. 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 The star transmission, and these transmissions are, yes, Jill, in your cells, in your breath of your being. Like, these transmissions, and any time we do energy work, it is an opportunity to massively shift your vibration, shift your beliefs, shift your energy. And when you really majorly shift your energy over a period of time, it becomes you become more you become more in alignment. By alignment, if you don't know what I mean by alignment, I mean in the same frequency as what you desire. And that is, again, how changes happen. But it's not just about chasing a change. It's not just about like looking for something to give you relief. No. Instead, it is about breathing more space, more open space, more open space, more open space. Like one of the huge messages of this live, and again, I was not planning to do any channeling, so happy days, like, is that if we are super, 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 super tightly round and rigid, we can't really grow new grass. Oh my gosh, Ashley Rose, hi! I'm so happy to see you on my live. Hi! Guys, Ashley is like freaking phenomenal intuitive healer. And Ashley, did you know that we're going to see each other in like a week? Did you know that? Did you know? If you don't know, now you know, because I'll be in San Diego in Mexico. She writes, hello, love. Neutrality will always create better results, inward and outward, always. Good to see your face. Great to see you here. Yes, exactly. Like, but this is the big message before we talk about transmissions. Thank you. Is that we need to open up those wires. We need to open up those wires. We need to make space. We need to breathe in new love, new life. We need to breathe in new love, new life. We need to breathe in new love, new life, and allow ourselves to complete things that deserve to be completed, to really put a period, an end on things, a punctuated, clear end on things that don't serve our highest alignment, to really put a beautiful, big, fat period at the end of the sentence. This is for somebody trying to close a door. Oh my God, I know. Yes, I know. I will be in San Diego on the 17th and then Mexico. Oh my God, I'm excited. It's going to be a 5.5. It's going to like, the whole city is going to like, it's going to be electric. So back to the channel. We get to breathe new life wherever we wish. And if we would just let go of that drowning, I would love to let go of that drowning feeling, let go of that, like, oh, I can't get above water. If you instead can take up more space, Like, guys, in your back, in your shoulders, you have other chakras, like wing chakras, where you expand. Ashley, I really would love to do that. So like, let's chat. That if we can breathe in new life, breathe in a new name, breathe in a new calling, breathe in like not even new, but like really just owning our calling, owning the channel that runs through us, owning the beauty that is us. Like, if we can just allow and accept and embrace more space and letting that coil unwind. And there's something about Christmas time that's coming up, but also that makes sense because transmissions end at the end of the year. And again, I'm going to talk about that in a second, but this feels like this channel is making wave, making room, making space for these transmissions, for us to understand, for us to receive just how nourishing these gifts of these transmissions are. I have full body shivers. Oh my gosh. That, like, let's just decide. Let's just know. Let's honor ourselves more deeply. Let's not continuously go into spaces of lack or question or tightly wound, or the things that we saw our mother do, or the things that we like, the hitting the head against the wall. Instead, can we just know our greatness? Can we remember our greatness? Can we remember that it can be even more than we can possibly fathom? So if we could uncoil that wire, if we could uncoil the tightness in our hearts, if we can make more space in our hearts to have new breath, new life, we can open up a brand new beginning. I now get it now. I get it. It took me till now. We can open up a brand new beginning. And that is why these transmissions are so special. So special. And when I say open up a brand new beginning, I mean open up a brand new beginning for us, for you, for Ashley Rose, for Kristen, for Mia, for me, for your brother, for your mother, for your ancestors, and not just that, for the world. for the world, for the world, for the world. There is no arguing that the world is in a humongous space of change. This is going to happen no matter what. So, dear ones, we invite you to be ahead of the change and to go a higher path, a higher frequency, a higher space of existence, a higher space of love. And it's not about like, I'm leaving someone behind. It's not about like, okay, but if I don't worry about that, then it doesn't matter. No, it's not about that at all. It's about actually that we get to create a space of a new beginning for all of us, all of us, all of us. And that happens when we rewire those tight coils and instead let them be loose, and instead fan the flames of our heart's greatest yearning. So these transmissions are seeds for a new path, a new bridge. I literally see us on a bridge. And there's so much light around it. It is a new path, a new bridge, a new beginning, a new space. It's planting new seeds to harvest sooner than you think. It's new. It's adopting new levels of self. And when I tune into this energy, I feel like a giraffe. Like my neck feels longer. I feel like I'm stretching to higher places, which is what we will do when we take these transmissions. We will stretch to higher places. So let me give you the technical piece, and then we're gonna go back into, I think it's just a weaved channel, which is really quite cool, because again, I wasn't planning that. I like that I'm never in charge. I don't wanna be in charge. I want them to be in charge. It's exciting. So thank you for being on this channel with me for the last 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Whoever's watching that has not said hi, please say hi. Let me know what resonates. Let me know if you wanna stretch to something higher. Thanks, love. I'm so jazzed to see you. Oh my God. I'm joyous. I'm fucking joyous. Let us dance in this new reign of this new beginning. Let's dance in the possibility of this things unseen. Let's dance. Let's dance. Oh my God, Rachel Kirkham. Oh, Rachel, you were on my mind like last month. I don't know if I actually reached out. I don't know if I did, but I'm so happy you're here. Oh, yes, Mia. Exactly. This channel is, this channel is lush. So join us till the end, because it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's already good. So these transmissions are an invitation to plant new seeds for a new path. And yes, we can look at this in the human 3D calendar 2024, but it's actually a lot bigger than that. It's a lot bigger than that. It's a lot bigger than that. It's a lot bigger than that. What if your hopes are not out of reach? What if your hopes are not out of reach? What if your hopes, your desires, your things that you desire, the things that you care about, what if they are waiting for you to unpack different pieces of your suitcase, the places you haven't gone yet? What if there's different things we have access to, different gifts we have access to, different planes of existence that we can bring into this plane right now? There is. So in July, I got the very intense, clear message that we were to do something called transmissions, which is not a word I've ever used before in Moon Rising, even though technically when I'm channeling right now, it is a form of a transmission. It is a download from source. These transmissions, I almost said transitions, but that's kind of interesting. Again, new seeds, new plants, new birth, new parts of ourselves, but it's a very like, it's a rewarding, nourishing energy. It's an energy of not questioning. It's an energy of not questioning. It's an energy of breath, of new life, of new pieces that come back to all parts of ourselves that we rewire into our greatest book, the book that we write every day. The book that you write every day. When I first channeled Clear 3, the Catalyst, the question was, what is the world you want to leave behind? That is the world that you are here. I'm loving these comments. Yay, keep them coming. That is the world that you are here to create. We are not here to be bystanders of other people setting things that on fire. Okay, we're not. We are not here to be bystanders while things are out of our control, while things are hard or whatever it may be. No, no, no. We are here to be creators. Every single one of you is a conscious creator, and we get to tap into that life, into a tree, into a flower that blooms so fucking high that it reaches new stars and a new galaxy and a new universe and new parts of you. These transmissions are the opportunity to tap into a brand new space of you. And if you can tell from the energy of this live, it is a very different energy from things I have done before. This is not intense clearing. This is not intense subconscious. Let's knock down the things that don't serve us. We absolutely do that in Moon Rising, but that's not what this is for. This is an incredible space of hope. It's stretching higher, and it's 7 different essential transmissions for us to make this new plane of existence for ourselves and everyone we love, to create this new earth, which begins within us. I mean, you can't tell me that doesn't feel freaking good. It feels so good. It feels so good. And whenever you see this live, let me know if you can feel that energy. If you can feel that energy, then you know what transmissions will be like. You don't need to consciously know ahead of what exactly they are, even though we'll talk about it. But you can know, you can feel, is this right for me? If you feel drawn to this energy, then it's right for you. That just is. It gets to be that freaking simple. And that's why I love energy work so much. So the star, there's 7 of them. I'm almost done. Hang with me. There's 7 of them. And they take place between November 16th until the end of the year. And the star is so special. I downloaded these names like 2-3 months ago, right? And they get clearer as we get closer. I can never know too far ahead. The star is about harnessing the energy. Mwah. The star is about harnessing the energy of you. You as the star, you as a star in the universe, and not from an ego place, but from a place of pure fucking love, from a space of love, from a space of joy. It's tapping into how you are a star in the universe. Thanks, Ashley. Thank you for seeing me. I see you too, girls. Like everyone on this live, men, women, everybody, please like check out Ashley Rose, because I'm so touched you're here. So touched. It is harnessing the energy of seeing that you are so deserving of favor, so deserving of favor from the universe, that you are truly a star in the world, a star amongst others, a star, a beacon of hope, that even in your days when shite does not make sense, that you are still a star in the universe. It is receiving the transmission of our highest harmony with oneness. The whole thing is the highest harmony with the planet, but the star is really taking that, it's the highest energy, it's the highest energy, and it's taking place on 11:11 p.m. London time on the winter solstice. Like, this is going to be such a powerful transmission. So it's the energy of, like, I mean, they talk about like lucky girl syndrome, but that to me is like kind of like the shallow version of looking at this. Like, this is pure heart open, pure heart light. How we function in the world, how we are all essential in this ever-growing ecosystem, that things are not separate from us, that we are not separate from things, that we no longer abandon other parts of ourselves and come back to our truest home light, which is that we are a star in the universe and that the universe shines brightly on us and wants good for us. So it's that's a tiny glimpse, and we will receive the full transmission in the transmissions classes. So if that feels juicy to you, if you have felt drawn to this live, if you have felt like, whoa, I don't know what just happened, but I want more of that energy, hi Leah, then I wholeheartedly invite you to not let the mind coils get in your way and trust your gut. If you feel drawn to planting new seeds, to stretching higher, to deeper parts of yourself, and not even deeper parts of yourself, but how high your light can go, how high your light can go, and all the places that reaches, it's gonna help me. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. If that feels like something you are drawn to, if that feels like something you are drawn to, then my loves, take that step. Take that step. Don't overthink it. It's only open for a few days. It's literally only open today through the 11th. So the link to join is in the description, I believe. And also, Kristen, if you're still here, if you can drop it in the comments. If you got questions, you can ask me. But that's a glimpse. Ashley at one point said, you're speaking light. These transmissions are nothing but light. And they're transmissions that are, rather than tapping into my guides, that's important to say too. I want to leave you with this. It's not just my guides that have led this, which is where most of my channels come from. It is the first time ever that I've been working with energies that are really trying to help all of us take those next steps together, like literally how we move the world. Like these are big, beautiful energies, and it's going to be it's such an upgrading energy that I just cannot wait to do this with everyone. So if you feel called to this, if you feel called to this live, if you feel called to making greater steps of reaching higher parts of yourself and truly letting go of the things that don't serve you, but going in a way of, as I said, upgraded light into light, and not having to go through like the deep subconscious, but instead going into activated light. If that feels like you're pulled to that, if you feel called to that, if you feel like love around that, then please don't overthink it. Trust your heart and join us in the transmissions, because they're starting super soon and doors are closing the 11th. I love you all so much. What a beautiful thing to come through. Oh my God. And yeah, let that be just like a tiny flavor of the glimpse of how profound this will be, because we will leave these transmissions taller. We will leave these transmissions more us, more space, more. It's all gonna go exactly in the flow it is meant to. So any questions, reach out to me. I am off. I'm sending so much love to all of you. If you've enjoyed this live, let me know. There's some juicy energy in this live. So hopefully see you in the transmissions. Ask me whatever questions you have, but most of all, trust your heart. Yeah? All right.